Alright guys, welcome to another video, and this is part 2 of my unboxing of this chest rig, and this is what it looks like once you put it on. Okay, and as you can see, I put my bushcraft backpack on it as well, just to demonstrate what the whole outfit is going to look like. Alright, so the backpack is going to be full of bushcraft stuff that I'm going to be revealing very soon in the coming week. Once I get all the stuff that I ordered in, I'm going to reveal all the contents in the bushcraft backpack. Okay, mainly I got this bushcraft backpack, quote unquote bushcraft backpack, for the purpose of when I go into the woods to do some bushcraft stuff, right? Well, this chest rig is not necessarily part of the bushcraft backpack, but it will be part of my wilderness hiking kit. Whenever I go on a day hike, whenever I go bushcrafting, whenever I go camping, this will be always on me at all times, no matter what kind of backpack I'm going to be wearing. Okay, and I didn't really mean it for it to look so militaristic, but I did pick all green because I don't know. I wanted to get that woozy feel. But this chest rig, how I'm going to be using it is mainly for self-defense and protection. Okay, so this is going to be housing my firearm, mace, and and a tourniquet. Okay, my med kit, my trauma kit with the bandages and the chest seal and everything is going to be. I'm going to get a separate bag and molly it to the backpack because I don't think I can fit a lot of stuff into this chest bag, and I don't want to make it too heavy, and I definitely don't want to make it too bulky. So I'm going to reveal to you today what's going to be in this chest rig right now. Okay, first of all, I have a tourniquet. All right, and I already primed it for fast deployment. A lot of people don't realize that once you purchase a tourniquet, you unpack it. A lot of people just put it on the molly or put it in their med kit. No, you have to prime it. You have to rig it for fast deployment. In other words, once you start bleeding out, all you have to do is just unlatch this Velcro once, and the whole thing drops out for wide open. Okay, when you first get this and unravel it, this is going to be set to a very small hole like this, and you don't want to take the time to unvelcro and open it up to go over your leg or your arm. You want it to already be wide open so you can fast deploy your tourniquet. Okay, so prime your tourniquet in a fashion that is already open all the way, so it'll easily fit over your boot to go up into your upper thigh, and then you can just unvelcro this little part here and just yank to close it, and then you can start to turn your tourniquet. Okay, but when you first get it, it's gonna be packed like this with a very small hole like this, and it's gonna be all velcroed up. So you don't want that. You want to prime and prepare your tourniquet. I should make a separate video on this tourniquet. And this is not coming from me because I never used a tourniquet before. I have not actually been trained officially, but I know that experts have instructed people to do this. So make sure it's primed properly, and that's why I'm going to have to figure out a way to attach it to the chest bag underneath or something. There is no strap down here, as you can see. For now, I have it here looped on this Velcro latch here, and whatever. All right, now these side Velcro straps secures all the lids So even if all the zippers came open, the lids will stay closed. All right. Now the first thing I'm going to show you is how am I going to access my firearm. First of all, these two zippers that close the front pockets, I'm going to have it down here, okay, to the side, so I do not confuse it with these two zipper pulls. All right. So I get into a situation where I need to access my firearm. I come up here, pull it all the way down to where the Velcro straps are to keep this lid closed. I reach in and grab my firearm. Okay. Now this is not a quick draw situation. This is not cowboy western where I'm doing a quick draw confrontation with anybody. Okay. This is me in a situation where I'm going to need a firearm to protect myself, and I made a conscious decision to access my firearm, take it out. Okay? Speed is not always the best thing because sometimes speed will kill you. You try to move fast, all you're going to wind up doing in a nervous situation is fumble and drop things, okay? So remain calm, no matter what your situation is. Remain calm, move with purpose, move with dexterity, because it's better to move slow with dexterity than to try to be fast and F up, okay? Forgive my language, okay? So especially if you're not training a lot or used to doing it, I don't care. I don't believe in dry firing inside the house, and I don't believe in fast draw practices in the house. I may demonstrate certain things on videos, but normally I do not sit in the house in front of a mirror doing quick draws. I don't do that because that leads to accidents. Okay, what I practice is purposeful, meaningful, deliberate motions, okay, to build up into my memory, okay. This is what I practice right here, okay. Pull the gun out, boom, drop the gun in, close the zipper, open the zipper, close the zipper, open the zipper, okay. Now you're going to ask me, how do I have everything in here? All right. And what do I have everything in here? All right. So let's open her up. Okay. The first pocket with the zipper pulls to the side so I don't confuse it with the main pocket is basically nothing is in there. Okay. It's a mat pocket, mat protector, a large pocket here, and another large pocket in here. Not gonna really put much in there, not really gonna put anything in there, because as you can see, if I open it, everything will fall out unless I have it in this main pocket. And like I said, I don't want to overstuff this bag. I might I don't know, maybe put something in there. I definitely may put something in here in these mollies, maybe a few pocket knives, I don't know, a few things, I don't know. But I'm not concerned about this pocket here. That's going to the side right here. Okay, now let's go to the main pocket and let it drop. It's going to drop, but it's not going to fall all the way open because that. All right. So for now, I have this that I bushcrafted, a little pouch, a leather pouch with a belt clip in this molly to hold my gun for now. Okay, it's not a holster. What I really want to do is use this pocket holster, glue this Velcro loop on this holster like that, glue it on here, and then I'm gonna take this out. Also make this tighter here so I could have the magazine stay put. Okay, I want to put the Velcro loop there and hook, Velcro hook here, glue it here, and put it right here in the middle. Okay, It's a smaller host. It's a small pocket holster. I think it'll go in there real nice. And also, it's a legitimate holster, as you can see, that will fit in here pretty nicely. And all I have to do is reach in and just draw. Okay, I'm not worried about reholstering because, like I said, you're in an emergency situation. This gun only comes out in an emergency situation. You are not in the military. You are just protecting yourself. Once you draw your gun and the situation is over with, you're not worried about quickly putting your gun away. You're not worried about easy holstering, safe holstering, or whatever. Once you pull that gun out, all hell broke loose, and that's it. You're not worried about, oh, is it going to be safe to reholster? Is it going to be a holster that's safe to reholster? Is it going to be safe to put back into the holster? No. Okay, once you pull this gun out in a real situation, that's it. You're putting this gun on the ground the second the police show up, and you're going to put your hands up, and you're going to say, I defended myself. I'm giving myself up and giving you a statement. Or call my lawyer, okay? You're not going to be a cowboy, shoot something up real badass, and then put the gun up and go looking for more trouble, okay? If you're doing all that, you should go join the military and serve this country. All right, now, here is the magazine. Like I said, it's kind of loose. I'm going to figure out a way to possibly get a magazine holster, separate one, to clip it onto this belt, molly hoop. Loop. Okay, so, and also here on the side I have non-lethal mace. All right, not everything has to go straight to lethal use of force, folks. Okay, you may be hiking and run into a bear and you're gonna say, this little mace ain't gonna hurt no bear. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, this mace is made for humans. Okay, and I'll be honest with you, the environmentalists and the EPA, I think the bear sprays are actually less potent than human pepper spray, okay? So this little bit of spray in a dire emergency, okay, you just have to spray it, and as you walk away, the bear is coming towards you, is gonna probably go the other way, okay? That's my theory on that. I tell you what, it's better than nothing. Also, it is made for humans, so if you get into a confrontation out there in the wilderness or whatever, and you don't want a fist fight, and you don't want it to be bothered with, and the person is coming at you, possibly more than likely unarmed, and you don't want a fist fight with them, just open it up, pull the mace out, and spray, and done. Okay. And just like the gun, you just have to pull it out, open it this much, reach in, grab the mace, and spray. Okay? So, this bag is mainly for self-defense and protection. Now, I have a little surprise. In this front pocket right here, I have a Kevlar trauma plate that I took off of one of my bulletproof vests. Okay, so a little bit of protection is better than no protection, right? So with this in here, okay, with my firearm right here, I could tell you if I was not suspecting anything and I was walking around and somebody shot me right here in the chest and it hits my gun, it ain't, unless it was some high-powered hunting rifle, it's not going to go through this steel gun and through this plate. I don't think so. Not even a 223 round or 5.56. I don't think it would. Not through this steel gun and through this vest. It'll knock me on the ground and probably still kill me because of the force. But I don't know. I don't think it'll penetrate, because I have seen computer monitors stop 223 rounds, okay, and I've seen that on YouTube demonstrated. Okay, now I'm not saying take my word for it, but I've seen it, so I believe it. And I'm not putting a lot of faith in what I see on YouTube, but hey, I saw what I saw, Anyway, mainly that is what I intend to use this chest rig as, is my constant, always self-protection semi-ballistic proof, non-lethal and lethal protection in the wilderness. Alright, like I said, I'm going to demonstrate again. I'm going to zip it up. I'm going to have this latch closed. And like I said, it's also semi-medical aid as well. I'm going to figure out some way to have it attached to this bag because I want it readily available. I might put it right here maybe. But I don't want it to also look like I'm going into battle. Because, you know, this is a bushcraft bag. And I want it to not seem like I'm in the wilderness hunting down people and all that. And then somebody called the police on me. But I might even take the patches off to make it look less threatening. Okay? I think people will realize, hey, this is a guy who's wearing surplus stuff or military stuff to go into the woods for a day out. Now, let me take this bag off. Here's this chest strap. I'll take the bag off. The bag comes off, the chest rig stays on. And the chest rig stays on at all times. Why? Because there's a gun in there. You don't leave bags and stuff laying around. Somebody comes around and picks it up, or a bear comes around and runs away with your bag. And then you got an armed bear running around the woods, right? No, I'm just kidding. But here is the back of the backpack. It comes with the netting support. I might make this a little tighter so it'll ride up higher on my chest like this, but for now I think this is suffice. It protects my solar plex, protects my chest with that trauma plate in there. With the things that are in here, I think it'll help protect me. I said, slowly pull the gun out. Okay, fingers off the trigger, pulling it out like this and like that. Okay, I'm not reaching in there anywhere near the trigger because I don't want to shoot my left hand off while I'm trying to hurry up and pull this gun out. Okay, slow, deliberate moves. It's not a fast draw holster to fire in 1 second. You guys kill me with that shit. You know, I know hesitation will kill you, and once you identify the threat, and once you know that you're gonna shoot the person, I know you have to draw fast and be accurate, and God bless you if you're really good at it. But you know, all that cowboy stuff that you guys do, please just take it easy, because you can make a split-second mistake and kill someone. It's better to do slow, deliberate moves and know exactly what you're doing. Identify your target. Identify whatever you're intending to shoot or not shoot. Okay? And, you know, slow down. Because I don't care how much you practice, you never factor in the nervousness and the fear factor in your practices. So with that added on, you're not prepared maybe even after you have built it into your muscle memory. And most of you will build it into your muscle memory that you'll be able to draw fast and be accurate. But a lot of the times when you built it to the muscle memory, you see a threat, and before you assess the threat to deadly levels, next thing you know, this is all you know is quickly drawing your gun and shooting. If that's all you practice, that's all you're gonna do. Okay, so practice identifying your threat, non-lethal situation. Hey, bro, I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. I don't want to fight with you. I just want to leave. I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm sorry if I'm in trespassing. I did not know this was your private property, but you made me take out this mace because you're being belligerent. I don't want any trouble. I'm leaving. And if he comes at you, spray. Okay? And leave. Especially if the person's not armed. Okay? Person comes at you, and all you ever do is practice drawing your gun. That's all you ever do, and build it in your mentality. That's your self-defense situation. You're gonna have somebody pissed off coming at you, probably barehanded, and next thing you know, you're so scared you back up, draw, and shoot the guy. Okay. Mentality of training, guys. You know, put yourself in situations other than just going out to the range and shooting the hell out of those paper targets. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant. This is just a preview of this chest rig. So stand by for the next video in the following week, where I'm going to give you the contents of the bag. Okay. And you've already seen the contents of this bag. You know. Mace. I put it in there pretty sloppy, so that's why I had trouble pulling it out. And a magazine. Extra magazine. And of course the tourniquet that I'm going to figure out how to attach it better. Alright, that's the main thing that's going to be in my chest rig. I'm not going to put in a med kit in here. I'm not going to put survival tools in here. I'm not even going to put a knife in here, because in my wilderness EDC kit, I have a wilderness belt kit that I have a BK2 knife right here. Okay, and as you can see, instead of wearing a gun holster on my waistband, I'm going to be pretty loaded up on my belt with wilderness stuff. So this is my solution to carrying a firearm in the woods for self-protection. Okay, so I said stand by. In the following week I will show you the contents of this, and like I said, this is going with me from now on all hiking trips, with even my other day hike bag. Even if I'm going to wear my duffel bag, the bug out bag, whatever backpack I'm wearing, this is always going to be the first thing I put on. Okay. And whenever I stop to set up camp, this is going to stay on me. Okay. Even probably when I go to sleep with it on. Why? Because when you wake up and there's a bear running around outside your tent or around your hammock or your campfire, all you got to do is even if I open this bag up completely, the gun is still in the homemade makeshift holster. I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to secure this so I don't accidentally pull out the whole holster. Probably maybe cut this out a little bit so I can expose the handle more. But like I said, I want to use this. You know, I want to fasten this to here, and boom, I can reach in and bow, pull out. Okay. But anyway, thanks for letting me rant about the theory of self-protection and use of deadly force. I'm just saying, I mean, I know many of you just mean well, but many of you have no experience in the military, no experience in law enforcement and you have absolutely no idea the legal ramifications of your actions. All you do is you go out there and you practice your skills and you think that's all that you need to do. I'm sorry, but if you attend training like that, where all they're teaching you how to do is draw and shoot and be accurate on targets, and they're not equally training you on identifying targets and assessing danger and legalities of your action, if they're not equally training you on that as much as they're training you on how to shoot, don't take training like that. I'm sorry, but you're building muscle memory, and when you don't have other things being trained or drilled into you that goes with that, you become a danger to the public. Okay, you become the person that everybody points to and say, "Hey, we need gun control." Okay, once again, you may agree with me or disagree with me. You may call me all kinds of names for my theories, but that's my theory, and that's my mentality that have developed over almost 30 years in law enforcement and corrections experience that I have. Okay, that is coming from my personal opinion based on my experience. Okay, so if you are attending training from people who have 10 years in law enforcement, 15 years in law enforcement, 30 years in law enforcement, and they are certified with the NRA and certified with this and certified with that, fine, that's great. I mean, learn all you can, but at the same time, have the mentality, hey, when you pull that gun out, you're not shooting paper targets, you're shooting real live people. And make sure when you do, you're almost 100% with the right frame of mind. Once again, I've just digressed or left the track and went on a rant. Sorry about that. Okay, stand by for the next video. All right, see ya.